They told you that you can't have it all, that if you chase success, love will slip through your fingers. But what if I told you the problem isn't your ambition, it's how you've been taught to manage it? And while you might think ancient civilizations have nothing to do with your modern hustle, some of the most powerful women in history were masters at balancing love and legacy. In this video, we will be breaking down on how you can balance love and ambition without sacrificing one for the other. We'll explore classic philosophy and blend it with modern productivity tips. This way, both your career and relationships can shine. So, what did they know that you don't? Let's talk about it. Let's be honest. You've heard things like, "You're too intimidating." Men don't like women who make more than they do. You'll miss out on love if you stay focused on work. Every day, high-achieving women wake up caught between two worlds. On one hand, the goals, the vision, the future you've worked so hard to build. On the other, the craving for connection, softness, intimacy, without losing your power. The old narrative tells us that we need to compromise our drive if we want to maintain a relationship. It's like the world insists that you have to dim your brilliance to let someone else shine. You're told to choose between a life of extraordinary ambition and the comfort of love. You try to hustle for your dreams, but also end up overcompensating in love. You lower your standards. You start people-pleasing. You give more than you receive. And slowly, you begin to resent it all. You might be staying late at work, missing dinner with your partner, or feeling bad because you're not giving 100% to either. This only leaves you drained and frustrated, wondering why nothing seems to change. You might wonder, can I have both or must I choose one? This struggle can be tough. It often leaves you feeling stressed or burned out. You're doing too much of the wrong things, especially in dating. You're trying hard for men who don't invest much. You think if you show how great you are, they'll step up. But it's not about proving yourself over and over again. It's about attracting the right people by showing up as your best self. Cleopatra ruled Egypt and had Caesar wrapped around her finger. Powerful, productive women who shaped history without losing their softness. So why do we struggle to find that balance today? Because nobody's teaching us how to live with intention. We're told to grind, to chase, to keep pushing. But being a high-value woman isn't about burning out. It's about moving with purpose. Let's dig into some ancient secrets and how they translate into your daily routine. 1. The Stoic woman, emotionally grounded, mentally sharp. In ancient Rome, the Stoics believed how you begin your day shapes your mind more than anything else. Marcus Aurelius started his mornings reminding himself of his purpose and of the chaos he might face. He wasn't romanticizing the day. He was mentally preparing for it. For a high-value woman, this means you don't chase. You attract. You don't overreact. You respond. You don't beg for love. You become love. High-value women know how to lean back. It's not about lacking strength, but about having confidence. You set the standard. The biggest mindset shift. Stop proving. Start observing. Daily habit. Every morning, journal one thing you can control and one thing you're letting go of. This clears your mental space and sets the tone for emotional strength. Example. You can control your focus. You're letting go of waiting for a text back. Why it works. This easy habit helps you stay focused. It builds emotional strength, making you 10 times more attractive in love and in life. 2. Cleopatra's rule. Feminine power is a strategy, not a flaw. Cleopatra didn't lead with masculine energy. She knew how to command attention not with aggression, but with grace. She didn't beg Caesar or Antony to love her. She inspired them. There's a difference between being in control and being in power. Control is about forcing outcomes. Power is about presence. High-value women have what ancient philosophers called ataraxia, inner calm. They're not shaken by rejection or silence, because they know what's meant for them won't miss them. Daily habit. Practice presence. When you're talking to someone, put your phone down. Make eye contact. Listen more than you speak. Why it works. Presence is rare. In a world full of distractions, a woman who is fully in the moment is magnetic. That's not just feminine energy, that's ancient power. 3. Doing less to achieve more. Ancient Chinese philosophy, especially Taoism, teaches the concept of Wu Wei, effortless action. It's the art of aligning with the natural flow instead of fighting it. Marcus Aurelius wrote Meditations while running Rome. How? He didn't manage time, he weaponized focus. The Stoics, the old Roman thinkers, believed in focusing on what you can control. They taught us to let go of everything else. How it applies today. Every morning, block 90 minutes for your number one goal. No emails, no DMs, no quick calls. Just you and the work. Why 90? Science says it's the max time your brain stays in flow. At 5 p.m., you're done. No guilt. Now, switch to soft focus mode. Answer texts, cook dinner. Be present for your man. Stoics called this amor fati, loving your fate. You're not splitting time. You're owning it. Daily habit. Time block your tasks by energy, not urgency. Morning. Creative work. Your energy's fresh. Afternoon. Admin or meetings. Evening. Rest. Reading, connection. Why it works. When you stop treating every task like an emergency, you stop living in panic mode. You start creating, not just reacting. 4. The sacred yes and the powerful no, inspired by ancient priestesses. In ancient Mesopotamia and Greece, priestesses were more than religious leaders. They served as gatekeepers of wisdom, healing, and feminine energy. They knew the power of boundaries. Ancient priestesses kept sacred space. Only the worthy could enter. High-value takeaway. Saying no isn't rude. It's strategic. As a high-value woman, your time and energy are gold. You've got to guard them. This means saying no to things that don't match your priorities. For example, you might skip that extra work task that isn't necessary or a party you're too tired to attend. In your relationship, boundaries can be simple. You might say, I need an hour to unwind after work. Or you could agree that phones go down at 9 p.m. This way, you focus on each other. It's not about shutting people out. It's about making space so you can show up as your best self. Talk it out with your partner so they get it and you're both winning. Daily habit. Before saying yes to anything, pause. Ask yourself, is this in line with the woman I'm becoming? Why it works. This builds self-trust and keeps your energy sacred, and that attracts respect. 5. Love like a philosopher, secure, not desperate. Ancient philosophy saw love as something to understand, not just feel. The Greeks even had different words for love. Eros, romantic passion. Philia, deep friendship. Agape, unconditional, selfless love. Most of us chase Eros and ignore the rest. But the high-value woman balances all three. Daily habit. Nurture your friendships. Check in with someone you love without needing anything back. Track your energy. Write down how you feel after interactions, not what happened, but how your body reacted. Start noticing. Who drains you? Who lights you up? Who makes you feel anxious? You'll start spotting patterns fast. And when you do, cutting off low-quality connections becomes easy. You want real love? Stop being available to everyone. This full spectrum keeps your heart nourished so you don't chase empty attention. Why it works: a woman with a full emotional life doesn't chase attention. She gives love freely because she's already full. 6. The legacy mindset. Building for the long game. Queen Hatshepsut of Egypt didn't rule for clout. She ruled to build a legacy. Her temples still stand today. What does that mean for you? Every little choice shapes your life: how you spend your mornings, who you date, and what you eat. In both love and ambition, pause before reacting. Someone sends a confusing text? Pause. Someone challenges your boundary? Pause. Someone makes an offer that feels meh? Pause. This tiny habit keeps your nervous system regulated, and it gives your intuition room to speak. Daily habit. Create a vision list, not a to-do list. Focus on how you want to feel and live 5 years from now. Example: confident, peaceful, financially free, surrounded by love. Why it works: when your daily life matches your future vision, you stop settling for quick fixes. You start acting like the woman you are becoming. 7. Embodied beauty. Taking care of your vessel. In ancient India, beauty was spiritual. Ayurveda, their system of healing, taught that your body is the home of your soul, not just something to show off. High-value habit. Start your morning with an oil massage or dry brushing. Nourish your body before you dress it up. Why it works: this reminds you that beauty isn't performance, it's presence. You present yourself in a unique way when you feel confident in your own skin. So that's the ancient wisdom. Now let's get into some real daily habits to make this work for you. I've got 10 of them, so stick with me. These are gold. 1. Morning routine. Start your day with something simple that sets you up right. You might stretch for 5 minutes, write a quick gratitude journal entry, or sip coffee while thinking about your goals. It's like hitting the reset button. 2. Pomodoro trick. Work in chunks. 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off. Use a timer. It's great for blasting through emails or whatever is on your plate without feeling fried. Plus, those breaks give you a sec to text your crush back. 3. Gratitude check. Every night, jot down one thing you're thankful for in your work and one in your love life. Maybe it's a win at the office or a sweet moment with someone special. It keeps you grounded. 4. Say no sometimes. Don't say yes to every favor or extra shift. If it doesn't fit your goals or leaves you too drained for date night, pass on it. Your time is worth more than that. 5. Level up. Take some time each week for yourself. Read a book, watch a video, or listen to a podcast. Focus on topics like productivity or relationships. It's like planting seeds for later. 6. Date smart. Be picky with whom you give your time to. Dating apps are fine, but don't waste energy on people who don't match your vibe. You're high value, act like it. 7. Speak up. If you're with someone, tell them what you're chasing and how they can back you up. Maybe you need an hour uninterrupted for work, or maybe you want them to cheer you on. Clear communication is everything. 8. Check in. Once a week, look at how things are going. Are you leaning too hard into work? Ignoring your love life? Tweak it. This keeps you honest. 9. Have fun. Don't let balance mean boring. Go out, laugh, do something silly. Life's not just about grinding and swiping. 10. Be patient. This balance thing, it's not instant. Some days you'll lean more into work, others into love. That's okay. Just keep at it and celebrate the little wins. These tips aren't hard, but they add up. Try a couple and see what sticks. At the end of the day, you're not here to shrink. You're not here to beg for crumbs or settle for less than you give. You're here to build a life that feels like you, with a partner who adds to it, not subtracts from it. Balancing love and ambition isn't about splitting yourself in half. It's about wholeness. It's about living with intention. It's about understanding your worth with such depth that you stop negotiating it. You can be soft and strong. You can love deeply and still protect your peace. You can build your career and still enjoy slow mornings. The ancient world didn't separate ambition and femininity, and neither should you. So, here's your real power. Choose your pace. Choose your standards. Choose your rituals. And let the world rise to your level. You can be deeply in love and still keep your edge. You can chase your wildest ambitions and still crave safety, romance, softness. You don't have to shrink to be loved. You don't have to harden to succeed. The woman who balances both, she isn't perfect. She's self-aware. She builds systems around her emotions, not against them. She doesn't numb her feelings, but she doesn't let them rule her life either. She's structured enough to move forward, and soft enough to stay human. That's the balance. It's not in a planner. It's not in a journal prompt. It's in your daily decisions, the ones no one sees. When you treat yourself as both queen and lover, you attract mates and moments that match your value. So don't dim your light. Don't water yourself down. Don't shrink your voice to fit into someone else's limited worldview. You're not too much. You're not for people who are used to less. Choose ambition and love. Choose stillness and passion. Choose for yourself every single time. The rest will rise to meet you. If you're ready to live this way, watch the next video for more tips on owning your high-value vibe using ancient wisdom.